Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic, Knights of the Fallen Empire edition, and this is, of course, Chapter 13, Profit and Plunder, and we are joined by Galt and Vet, and I gotta say that they are a very, very funny team, and we will now start making our escape away from the Gilded Star. But, of course, we do have Tartaras, yes. Zakul and Tartaras, and I'm pretty sure they have a discount on basically everything because there seems to be turrets everywhere.
We're at capacity. Scorpio and Senya are on board. What's the situation?
We're keeping them busy on our end, but I don't think we're any closer to reaching you. Scorpio, do you still have any access to the blast doors?
Only through direct input.
Great. Just bug out before anyone notices you buzzing around. We'll take the skyhook back down and meet you at the hideout. Just play it cool. My guardian angel will handle anybody taking an unhealthy interest.
Ooh, yes. Did you see Vet? Wow, she means business. She definitely does mean business. Is she going to use it here? She is actually using it. Oh, wow, that is amazing. Okay, that is really quite cool because I know that she uses blaster pistols usually. Well, that's quite the change, isn't it? Yes, that is quite the change. What a huge weapon that is. So, we just have Sky Troopers to deal with here, but yeah, that shouldn't be too bad. I'm actually thinking, can I stealth by? Can I actually stealth by? I am actually pretty sure that Vet does not want to stealth by because, I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, who would want to stealth by when you have such an amazing weapon to use? But I guess we'll see if there are many more units for us to take on. Then, of course, I will see whether we can actually stealth by. My cape is doing something rather amusing whenever I do my spinning move there. Look at that. What is that? It's like getting caught up. It's going to strangle me soon, most likely. Ah, yes. Fantastic. Okay, so let's see if we can actually stealth by. Apparently... Yep. Okay, so Vet is using her stealth generator. That's pretty nice. And now there are no more opponents, apparently.
Oh, boy.
The lift's not coming, is it?
Oh, no, it's coming. It's just not empty.
Valen. I can sense her presence.
Time for Plan B.
What's Plan B?
Run and hope for a Plan C.
I was expecting something a bit more concrete.
There's being prepared and being psychic. For lack of a crystal ball, we'll have to improvise. Even if you win and don't turn the skyhook into crumbled wreckage, we'll still be surrounded by thousands of her flunkies. We have to go around.
There is no around.
There is out there.
You want us to scale the exterior?
Pretty much. Look, there's no time to stand here arguing, so I recommend lodging your complaints at a steady jog.
It's not so bad. Just don't look down. Or consider your own mortality. Goodbye, Spewy. I'll never forget you.
Absolutely fantastic. Really nice dialogue between the two there. And, of course, we now have to run. We now have to run for our very lives. Ah, yes. And did you see Zainash? I mean, he literally said, scaling the exterior. Yeah, that is his wording. Yeah, he is very much very much going the wrong way, apparently he is right now. So, yeah, we're going to be turning around and hopefully not getting caught in the process. Oh, hello. There is a Knight of Blindness, hopefully. No, there is no Knight of Blindness. No. Okay, apparently the one in the previous episode was maybe taking after Zanval a little bit there by being a Mirialan or something. Oh, is that too much? Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Well, whatever the case, Knight of Zakul is going to go down very, very quickly indeed, and unfortunately Vet no longer has a favorite weapon. Oh, yes. So we're going to just take her out, should I say, and then make our way onward. I'm hopeful that I'll actually be able to stealth by a couple more, but see, that's the thing. The Knight of Zakul itself stood in our path, so there was absolutely no way of sneaking by, but maybe we'll be able to do that with this Sky Trooper here. Oh, it seems remarkably easy in actual fact. Oh, yes, very nice. Okay, so maybe I can also use my force speed at a certain point to try and get by a little bit quicker. There we go. That's what I like to see. And Ah, there is a Knight of Cool. Maybe please have some blindness. Yes, you do. Oh, fantastic. Okay, great. So now we can go to... Oh, yes, the exterior. This is going to be fun. We're going to be... maybe not being able to breathe? No? No? Are we? I'm not entirely sure, actually.
Hey, so just thinking of you, wanted to say... Trouble? No, everything's going great. Just taking a little detour on the way home.
Galt, shh.
The noise? Just a little windy is all. What plan am I on? I don't... Plan C. We're on Plan C, all right? Yeah. Sounds lovely. Gotta go. See you soon.
And yes, there is Galt. Yes, that is quintessentially Galt, apparently. And yes, we are on Plan C.
Skyhook from here.
And the bad?
If you've got a fear of heights, there will be plenty of time to get over it on the way down.
Oh yes, we have no fear of heights. We have fallen from very, very large heights before, so I guess we'll just have to deal with this elite skytrooper and then we'll see some heights, that's for sure. So, wait a minute. Now it is, of course, going into some sort of invulnerability bubble. I wish I had one of those. Unfortunately, Xainesh does not. He just has a fancy cape and a rather cool-looking lightsaber. Yes, and maybe I can just show the elite skytrooper that, and I can just be like, hello, here's a really cool-looking lightsaber. Would you like to trade your CPU for the lightsaber? And then he takes out his CPU and shuts down. There we go. That's the way to go, isn't it? I mean, seriously. Well, whatever the case, he should go down very easily indeed if he stops doing this. Every 20% apparently. Every 20% he is deciding to do this. Well, that is quintessentially Kaleo's chapter, from what I remember, because Skytroopers upon Skytroopers, that's for sure. And we do have a couple here being stunned, which is very nice to see, but other than that, I think we just have to continue damage on the Skytrooper. Ah, no. Yes. Come on, it's gonna go up again, isn't it? Yep. And it's gonna go up again at 20% as well. I'm pretty sure. Why? Why did they decide to do that? Why not 25%? Because then it's just 75, 50, 25, and then dead. That's absolutely fine, but no. Apparently 20% is a much better number for them, somehow. Not entirely sure why, but I suppose it's because it elongates the experience a little bit. And also, I think I remember this guy. This elite skytrooper was present on Darth Maul's ship, as far as I'm aware.
Okay, so remember Plan C?
You never actually got to Plan C, Galt.
Turns out Plan C is jump.
Mother was here, again. She had the audacity to wear my faith.
And her punishment?
Escaped. She knows I won't be bested the next time we meet.
Empty threats all you've brought for me.
I interrupted their little raid on the treasury. They couldn't have accomplished much in the time they were here. Mother!
Perfect timing.
I'm not the one who has a problem showing up when I'm supposed to.
Jeez, how long are you planning to hold that over me?
The rest of your life, naturally. Thanks for keeping my worse half out of too much trouble.
You two are a couple.
Don't sound so surprised.
It's complicated.
Anyway, I think we've all had our fill of Vanden, and it's gonna get a lot less hospitable shortly, so shall we?
Let's get our haul back to Odessen.
there's nothing like coming home from a job well done. Especially when you've ruined a huge jerk's day in the process.
Couldn't agree more. Come to think of it, our plan was lacking in one department.
An actual escape route?
It was the scenic route, can't argue with the view. No, the one thing missing was a way to see the look on Arkan's face when he got the news.
That's a pretty big oversight, Galt. It's coming out of your cut.
Let's not get carried away. We're talking a fringe benefit at best. Now, how about we get on with my favorite part and divvy up the loot?
Already taken care of. You, Vet, and Dretch are already paid out. I took the liberty of skimming what you owe me off yours.
Well, take all the fun out of it, why don't you?
Your idea of fun is why your divvying privileges are still revoked.
Just what did you do exactly?
Ran out on me with the biggest score of our careers.
And I regretted it ever since. Well, after the shine wore off. A little older, a little wiser, you know? Okay, maybe a lot older. It was a formative moment. The point is we're on to bigger and better things. Like melting a mint down into an ocean of liquid happiness. Now, however you want to spend your cut is none of my business. But if you want to say triple it, I might have a little something in the works.
This money isn't ours. I don't mind taking it from Arkan. But I want nothing to do with it.
Our goal was to fund the Alliance, not personal gain.
Who says it can't be both? You just need a little ambition.
Or, you know, you could try giving. Maybe just once. See what you've been missing. My share is going towards buying back some of the artifacts stolen from my people. Freeing slaves. Giving Twi'leks a better place in the galaxy.
Honestly, we've got way more than we need for operations. It'd be good to have a plan for the excess.
Start putting together a plan to expand. Every credit we have needs to go towards overthrowing Arkan.
I'll give you a rundown of the books as soon as we've got real numbers to work with.
Make sure the ends justify the means.
We're in no position to be proud. Necessity will ask us to consider much worse before this is all done.
Wasted opportunity, chum, but I won't fault you for playing it safe under the circumstances.
It appears our business is concluded.
Oh, I don't know. I figure you'll be seeing me around. You've got a handy little outfit here. Besides, I wouldn't want Hilo to get lonely.
As if.
If your alliance happens to need a morale officer, I'm game. Kicking Arkan's butt should require a full-time party planner.
Speaking of parties... This stuff sells for more than most freighters. Grab some glasses and get to know what success tastes like.
Commander, Major Jorgen and Kaleo just landed. They're in the docking bay.
So much for celebrating. Go ahead, we'll be right behind.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, well, that's very good news in actual fact. Okay, well, we're going to make our way over to the hangar then, shall we? And, oh yes, of course, now I can't summon a random mount for some unknown reason. I was able to do that before the patch, but apparently now it requires me to favorite a mount and various other things. Okay, well, we're just going to have to run there the old-fashioned way. Well, it's not too far away, is it? So, well, this is going to be rather amusing, isn't it? To see what they've been up to in the time that they've been away. Well, technically, it's not a vacation.
I was 30 meters from a computer that would have given me the Gemini frequency. But no, your idiot brigade had to come in blasting.
You were surrounded. We saved you.
And blew the mission. If it wasn't for my backup plan, you would have died down there.
Backup plan? Your escape route detonated a hospital.
I don't care what happened on Zakul. I'm just happy you two made it back in one piece.
A lot of people weren't so lucky. That's on her.
It wasn't a complete loss. I grabbed something on the way out.
My fire team covered you.
Yeah. Point is, we lifted the data core from a security console right outside that hyperwave relay station. It's not the key to the Gemini frequency, but it does contain a massive file archive all about those droids.
I'll put Scorpio to work sifting through the information. See if there's anything to salvage from this fiasco.
There's bound to be something we can use. We're not giving up on eliminating Arkan's fleet.
We won't get a second chance at the hyperwave relay station. We'll just have to hope we find an alternative.
It could have gone much worse, but we can't let this happen again. Major Jorgen disobeyed your orders not to follow Kaleo, and the Republic military. That kind of insubordination is grounds for court-martial.
I'll give you a chance to convince me otherwise, Major.
Havoc Squad doesn't make excuses. I take full responsibility for my actions.
Everyone here is doing their best, and I know you'll learn from this mistake. Let's all move on.
I let pride get the better of me. It won't happen again.
I'll start with her fingertips and work my way up. Take one knuckle at a time, then her hands.
Do you remember, Mother? Not what she is now. We were children.
I remember her telling Father I was dangerous. How I had to be controlled. She always hated me.
She never understood us. Oh, Father.
She helped the Outlander steal our pretties. They took everything.
Those things can be replaced.
When all the worlds we've conquered find out what's happened, they'll think we're weak. Test us.
I remain the greatest power the galaxy has ever seen. My enemies know what I'll do to them if they cross me.
Fear is always free.
I will be generous with it.
Oh, okay, well, there we have it. That is it. Profit and Plunder has been completed, and we can actually select a reward. Okay, well, I'm actually unsure. 194. Yeah, that is the gear we're actually getting there. Whoa, huge amounts of influence all across the board right there. And I suppose that is it for this chapter. So, chapter 14 it is. Mandalore the Avenger is coming next month. So, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.